This video is all about roasting channels and their advantages and disadvantages. Needless to say about the popularity of a roasting channel, and it has enormous entertainment value. There are many popular channels like PewDiePie, carryminati, Angry Prash and Triggered Insan. These channels went viral in quick time and they gained millions of views and subscribers overnight. If you are attracted by the millions of views and subscribers or the popularity of the channel, and if you're planning to start a new roasting channel, and this video is for you. I'm gonna discuss about every aspect of it, so don't skip the video and watch till the end. Hey, my name is Vinod and I make YouTube growth related videos. If you find this video is interesting and engaging, please subscribe to the channel. From this video onwards, I'll pick a random comment and give shout out in my next video. So make sure you provide your valuable comments here. Let's get into the video and discuss in detail. Roasting channels are hotcakes. They can definitely get high popularity in short period of time. In fact, roasting channels can be easily monetized because you will be present in the video. Despite of the popularity and the success, there are a lot of disadvantages on it, which may be even end your YouTube career. I see roasting channels are the next level for memes. In memes, a screenshot will be taken and they will troll against it. But in roast, you take a video and you make fun of it. You may ask what harm in it and how it affects my YouTube career. Let's unveil one by one. If you're making a roasting video, make sure you are 100% correct. Any misleading information from your video will impact you, your subscriber count, and overall your YouTube career and your reputation. Making roasting videos on YouTube is absolutely fine, but you have to keep many things in mind, such as YouTube policies, terms and conditions, community guidelines, and most important, harassment and cyberbullying policy. Content that threatens individual is not allowed on YouTube. Also, YouTube doesn't allow the content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on their fundamental characters. If you upload a video with the intent to shame, deceive, or insult a person, it is not allowed on YouTube and it comes under harassment and cyberbullying policy. Roasting only made for entertainment purposes to present the content in different manner which brings laugh to everyone. So that is most important. Personally, I feel roasting is picking out of things that are funny and making a new video out of the original video. You can watch the roasting video as standalones and they may even funnier than the original videos. Nowadays, after the success of carryminati, many people try to imitate the same kind of trend or piggyback the success. But they don't see or remember the policies which harm their channel. There are two biggest challenges in this niche. One is copyright strike, next one is harassment and cyberbullying policy. First, we'll check out the copyright strike. Obviously, you cannot roast a video without taking others' video. The problem here is not taking others' content when the roast goes beyond the certain limit, or the main purpose of the roast is to defame that person or the organization, then the original content owner will give you a copyright strike. You cannot argue under a fair use because YouTube will not indulge in fair use, only court decide that. If the original content owner gives a written file complaint, YouTube will verify it and will take down your content. So be wise on choosing your content. If you get 3 strikes, that's it. Your account will be terminated. You cannot recover unless until the creator revokes the strike on your channel. Next is the most important policy, that is cyberbullying and harassment policy. A month ago, YouTube removed PewDiePie Cocomelon diss track because it's stating it's against YouTube cyberbullying and harassment policy. PewDiePie released the diss track on Cocomelon, surpassing PewDiePie subscribers, and it got removed for 2 reasons. One is harassment and one is the child safety. I already made a detailed video on this topic. I leave the link here and also in the description. Please check it out. About a year ago, everyone knows YouTube removed carryminati's TikTok versus YouTube video, which went viral overnight. Amir Siddiqui, who is the TikToker, may issued a strike, or his fans mass reported that video inappropriate content The hashtag Amir against cyberbullying was trending on the day. That might be the reason it left YouTube no choice other than deleting under cyberbullying policy. What this harassment and cyberbullying policy is all about and why YouTubers suffer because of this. Let's discuss in detail. Back in 2019 December, YouTube made changes to these policies and terms of service stating we will not tolerate any form of harassment. What this policy means to you. Do not post content on YouTube if it fits under the description mentioned below. Content that feature prolonged name calling or malicious insult such as racial slurs based on their intrinsic attributes. These attributes include protected group status, physical attributes, on their status as survivor of sexual assault, domestic abuse, child abuse and more. Content uploaded with the intent to shame, deceive or insult a minor. This usually means anyone younger than 18 years old, but the age of a minor may vary by the geography. YouTube is not that stringent and they gave some exceptions too. Let's see what are those. If the primary purpose is educational, documentary or scientific or artistic in nature, YouTube may allow the content that includes harassment. Be aware, these exemptions are not free pass to harass someone, and some examples include debates related to high-profile officials or leaders, content featuring debates or discussions of topical issues concerning individuals who have the position of power, like high-profile government officials or CEO of major multinational corporations. Scripted performance, insults made in the context of artistic medium such as scripted satire, stand-up comedies or music including diss track. These exceptions is not free pass to harass someone and claim I was joking. Harassment, education or awareness, content that features actual or simulated harassment for documentary purposes or with willing participants such as actors to combat cyberbullying or raise awareness. YouTube take harder line on the content that maliciously insults someone based on their protected group status, regardless of whether or not they are a high profile person. A perfect example for that is there is a channel called Comedy Central. They roast everyone including a former US President Donald Trump. It's taken as scripted satire. Next we will see about monetization and their penalties. YouTube may remove the content or issue other penalties when a creator does these activities. Repeatedly encourages abusive audience behavior, repeatedly targets, insults and abuse and identify individual based on their intrinsic attributes across several uploads, exposes an individual to risk of physical harm based on the local, social or context, creates content that harm the YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gain. Now you would have understand how risk in running a roast channel. Now we will see what are the safety measures you can follow when you're creating a roasting channel. Get permission from the person you are roasting. Yes, there are some channels create a script and get the permission from the concerned person, then they create a roast. If it is possible, please do that. Roasting is very different from spreading negativity. Mention a disclaimer on each video stating, please don't go out on your way to hate anyone I talk in the video. This video is to entertain people and I usually focus on joking about the people and what they are doing, not to harm individual themselves. Please do not go and spread hate. So you can make a disclaimer of your own and you can use it in your description. Avoid slang words in roasting video or put beep if you really want to use. Always make sure your roast video in a funny manner because any one of their fans or supporters can report your video. If you're a loyal fan for someone, if someone roast or say bad thing about him, won't you report the video? At last, be professional and have work ethics. When you are allowed to do something, have a boundary or limit. When we are talking about the mental health, we should also cultivate a culture where people should not be bullied. Denting one's self-respect is definitely an unacceptable act. Abusing people in the name of roasting in the public platform is not at all that great. People are nowadays making money out of it. comedy shouldn't lose its charm in the name of roast, because these roasting channel has huge fan base and they are the influencers, and they shouldn't cultivate bad morale. There are apparently encouraging behavior where scolding others is acceptable, where taking pleasure in pain of others. That's it for today's video. Hope this video is helpful in understanding the roasting channels. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you need to know about any other particular niche, put your comments. We will try to pick it up and make a video against it. We will see another informative video. Until then, stay safe.